is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull down and run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a convert.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finds room at the 30.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Grab made by the tight end. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield with the left. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The RPO caught to the right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Ball handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wiggins. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket.
When you really roll the dice here throwing the football, the offensive line's got to do a much better job of protecting the quarterback. They're lucky that's not a safety.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A quick throw to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And now a carry here for the fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a carry for the fullback.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? What, they have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Takes off in a bootleg. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. With the ball to the ground. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, the spin move. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his fourth interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He finds some space. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He breaks free. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Heading for the end zone. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss.
22.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again.
Football 7. Football 7. Here we go. Sack. Ready, go.
Pounding away with the run game. First out and more. He's still running. Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Green. Broken tackle, still going.
this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to run the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. On the move now. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout by the offense.
Going forward on 4th down, the marker is at the 1-yard line.
Come on, set.
QB keeper all the way. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. 1st and goal, handoff.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Try for 2.
Ready.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout by the defense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.